When I was in pharmaceuticals, the interaction that I had with people, it never really impacted, I believe, their lives in a way that, it changed them forever. You truly have to see about 10 doctors a day. When you go there, you wait endless hours in the waiting room for 5 seconds of talking to a doctor, and then, some of them just want to sign your computer for the samples, and they want you out of there because they have a life and they're seeing patients too.
I know for the first moment I met her, she was working hard and all day in the computer and spent too much time, too much energy, and I think for nothing.
Well, I was very skeptical about ViSalus. I know that a lot of people say that in the beginning, but my skepticism really came from when my girlfriend, who I worked with for years, she called me one afternoon and said, "Ash, I've got an opportunity I think you're going to be really interested in." She said, "It is a nutraceutical product, but it's got data." Because I thought, if she's got to go out there, and I know Patricia did very, very well, and go get a second job in network marketing of all things, then I got out just in time. It's a home-based business, so most people actually hear about ViSalus for the first time in someone's home. The norm is not to trick your boyfriend at the time into going to the presentation. And actually got my boyfriend in the car and told him that we're going to eat dinner. And on the way I said, "Oh, I forgot. I actually have to go to this home presentation thingy for my girlfriend Patricia. We won't be there long and people are going to try and sell us. So, let's just sit by the door and as soon as we're done, we'll just, hop out of there." It's pretty funny that we walked in with that attitude and we walked out, and on the way home we said, "There's no way that we can't join this company." You know what, I think I didn't know at the time how quickly our market was moving. They were very smart in not telling me that, so I kind of thought in a way I was just, moving along at everyone else's pace, and it actually wasn't until I hit ambassador in May that I found out that I was the third fastest ambassador in ViSalus history and the youngest female ambassador, and that I was very, very proud of. I think one of the reasons, major reasons why I was able to do that is because of the support I had from my family and mainly my fiance. There's definitely some things that could not have happened had he not really been there to support everything. Even things like, cooking to make sure I had food when I was, in one of my OCD moments trying to get things done. And it required a lot of travel. So I was gone for a few weeks and called my fiance and said, "You know what, baby? I think I'm close to hitting ambassador, and would you mind if I were gone another week on top of the 2 I've already been gone?" And he's so supportive. His response to me was, "You know what? If it's going to take you another week, you need to get it done. And I expect that when you come home, you're going to be an ambassador. And if you're not, you're sleeping in the garage." So, as you can see, he's a great motivator. My purpose is Chrissy Flatt. She was my roommate here in Atlanta for a couple of years. Chrissy had actually suffered a massive heart attack, and she passed away at 21 years old because of the combination and the synergistic effect of a pharmaceutical drug, common drug that a lot of people take for attention deficit disorder, and a common over-the-counter sinus medication. I realized in that moment that this was my calling for ViSalus, that it was so much bigger than anything I could even explain, because I loved Chrissy very much, and if one person at a time, I could teach people that there are better options out there. When you find out why you're doing what you're doing and why God has you where He does, it's an amazing feeling. And so every day that I change somebody's life, it doesn't just feel good to me, but I believe that Chrissy's watching and that she feels good about it too, so that's important.